Stovin 05.5, Joe and Tina, and excited to talk to these two dudes. Tim and Tom are here from the Plain White Tees. The new song is out now. Should have gone to bed. What's going on, boys?
What's up?
Man, I'm going to tell you right out of the box that you guys should be familiar with FM 89 WONC. You guys were there.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's my alma mater. I was there when you guys did the local chaos shows all the time back in 2000 in that time range.
Oh, yeah, the good old days, man. Us, LBC, those were the days.
Lucky boys. I know. I haven't heard about them in a long time, man, but it's great to have you guys on. And the fact that you're actually from the area. I grew up in Addison, right down the street from Villa Park. So I know you guys got all the connections there. I don't even know where to start, man. You know, it's like I'm excited to have you guys on. And, you know, the song Hey There Delilah was like one of the first big songs that popped for you guys. And then, of course, you start moving into like 1, 2, 3, 4 and Rhythm of Love. And I'm always interested, like from an artist perspective, like after Hey There Delilah, then you get other hits to come up. Do you know that they're hits right away? Like you're in the studio and you just kind of feel like, you know what, man, this thing's going to pop. It's going to hit.
I wish it was that easy, but I feel like we never know. I mean, we know what songs we think are great, but, you know, the song, then the label has to love it, and management, and then you have to put it to radio, and then the radio stations have to love it. And then if it gets to that point, then you got to hope that the fans love it after all that. So you never really do know. We just try to write songs that we love and that we think are great, and then let the rest kind of happen as it happens.
We got Tim and Tom on the line with us from the Plain White Tees, and you talk about the songs. And Should Have Gone to Bed is the new one that's out. We're playing it on Star all the time, man. And I'm
cool. Thanks.
I'm really liking that song a whole lot. I don't know how you guys are going to take this. It's a little busier for you guys, I feel like.
A little busier. You mean it's not just me and an acoustic guitar anymore?
No, I don't know. See, I knew they're going to take it the wrong way. But, man, that's not it.
That's cool, man.
As an artist, and correct me if I'm wrong, you know, you take these different avenues sometimes, and it pans out for you, and I'm digging this new one. Should Have Gone to Bed.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you never want to write the same song twice. You know, we're always trying to push ourselves and do something new. And, yeah, Should Have Gone to Bed, it definitely has a different feel, but deep down, you know, the story, the lyrics, the melodies, it feels, you know, old school Plain White Tees to me.
It's good. It's really, really good. And the EP is out right now. You guys are working on a new album that's going to be out late summer. Is that finished and ready to go? Or are you like, now it's crunch time and getting things finished for
No,
we're done in the studio.
Yeah, we finished up in the studio about 2 weeks ago. So now we're getting mixes, and yeah, it's going to come out full length probably August, I think we're looking.
And then you get to come back home to Chicago and play a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah. We'll be back.
And how many tickets do you give out when you come back home to Chicago? Like, how many people are on the guest list for the Chicago dates?
There has honestly been guest lists of like 60 people.
That's
that we've
awesome.
needed.
That's great, right? They all want to hang out.
Friends are all too cheap to go out and buy tickets.
Yeah, because they're probably all in bands too over the years.
Oh,
you guys are big, man. Get us into the show, jerk. What the heck, man? That's great. So
it's cool that you were there at WONC back in the day. You've seen the band grow. It's awesome, like that you're there and you're loving it, because I feel like a lot of people, you know, we started out as kind of like, you know, more in the pop punk scene. So it's awesome that, you know, you guys have kind of grown with us.
It's been great over time, and you should hear me when people bring up the Plain White Tees. I'm like, those guys are at my college station. Those guys are at my, you know, everyone wants to have that connection. It's great because even back then, even though you guys were really green, like with doing what you were doing, you still kind of had that feel like something's going to happen with these guys over time. You could kind of feel that.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Hindsight's 2020, so of course I could say that now. You know, it's not like, man, when I first saw these guys, I was like, oh, they suck. They're never going to make it. You know, it's not, not like that. So let's talk about venues, you guys, because, you know, growing up in the Chicagoland area, we're talking to Tim and Tom from the Plain White Tees. It's the first venue to go see a show is like the Metro or the Riv, and you guys have played those. You've played the Metro. Like, is that your favorite place to play in Chicago? Give me a feel for where you guys like to play here at home.
You know, what's funny is growing up, my first concert ever was at the old Chicago Stadium. I saw Pearl Jam there, And then my second concert I ever went to was Weezer at the Metro.
Oh wow, that's an
like
awesome
Blue
show.
Album, old
Wow,
Weezer. Yeah.
I got goosebumps right now to see the Blue Album perform at the Metro, man. That's for me, that's the spot to see a show.
Totally.
And check this out. I saw in '95 the Foo Fighters when their first single, "This Is a Call," came out. I saw Grohl in the band at the Metro, man.
Dude, I was probably at that show.
It was
Seriously.
such a great show. Look, Tina's like, look at you, look the band geeks over here.
It's okay. I'll just sit here and look pretty. It's fine.
You know what's funny is I saw the Foo Fighters at the Riviera, and I don't know, I just had, I had the guts back then, and I was writing songs back in high school, and I made my own little demo tapes and stuff. So I felt the need to try to pass those off to every cool artist that I saw.
Of course.
So when the Foo Fighters were at the Riv, I literally knocked on the tour bus, and Pat Smear opened the door, and I was like a big Taylor Hawkins fan, the drummer.
The drummer, right.
And so I'm like, oh, is Taylor on here? And he opens the door, and he's like, Taylor, it's for you, and invites me onto the bus.
No, get out of town.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
So he probably assumed that I actually knew Taylor, and when they all found out that I didn't, they were probably like, who is this freak on the bus? And let's get him off of here. But I got to hang out on the Foo Fighters bus for like 10 minutes and pass him a demo tape. And
well, now you guys are,
awesome.
You guys are at that level where you could probably get a hold of him. Hey, man, let's get together. Let's talk about some stuff.
Yeah, now he's on my speed dial. We go surfing. Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's great, man. Well, Tim and Tom from the Plain White T's are with us. The new song, you're hearing it all the time. You can download it if you want to. Should Have Gone to Bed is the name of it. I'm really enjoying it.
Thanks,
these
man.
guys, they're from Chicago. It's great to be able to say that with artists that pop big like they have over time. And, the song Rhythm of Love, guys, I got to tell you the story because they're going to get a kick out of it. We got a guy locally that just was deployed to Afghanistan, and he and his family, they came into the studio. We gave them the star treatment and everything, and we played the song Rhythm of Love for them because that's like the family song, Rhythm of Love, and it's just such a beautiful thing. And I wanted to tell you guys how special of a song that is to them. It kind of brings them together as Dad is overseas in Afghanistan. It's a really special thing.
Those stories. So cool, yeah.
That's that connection to music, man, that we all have. You know what I mean? It's like
it always means the most coming from soldiers, though.
Geez, you know what? And
so heavy.
Well, yeah, it's cool. They dig the music, and you guys recognize how important they are. That's awesome. Tim, we didn't even talk about you and Eva Longoria, man. I feel like, we should bring that up. You guys are hanging out, and we had her on a couple of weeks ago. We were chatting with her, and we were like, hey, what's the deal? Are you, like, picking guys for this show that you're going to end up with? And she's like, no. She's like, no, that's not happening. So we see you tweeting out and having a good time with her, man. That's got to be kind of a wild ride, right?
It's been great. She's an amazing girl. I've had a lot of fun hanging out with her, and the band.
Yeah, I got to hang with her and the other guys from that show, Tim's on Ready for Love, the other night. And Eva, it went to her house. She was such an amazing host. She's so funny. Pours strong as hell drinks.
I saw the tweet that went out. So is it just what is the whole? Because we know that the show, it got canceled. So is everyone just kind of having a pity party at Eva Longoria's house? What's the deal? Everyone's hanging out?
No, not at all. The show actually is going to run just on a different network now.
Oh,
so
okay, all right.
Still, for all those people that are following it, they can they'll be able to find it. So
on E or Style, I think.
Yeah,
right?
No pity parties, man. Just
no
partying.
pity party.
Just parties.
Well, right on, guys. I know I saved that for like wrapping up because I'm all about talking about the music, and we love what you guys are doing. We'll look for you when you come through Chicago. We'll try to get on the guest list. I'd love to have you guys pop into the station and do like an acoustic thing with us. But we'll talk about all that. All right, man.
Done deal, man. Yeah, that sounds great.
All right, boys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care.
Yep. See ya.
Soon.